Sir, kinontempt nyo
Madam-
na, sir, dinetain nyo na yung tao for due process.
Madam Vice President,
Sir, nasa loob ng detention ang tao because you questioned due process. Asaan ang explanation ng due process ninyo doon? Nasaan?
Madam Vice
Tinanong
President,
kita kanina, I'm sorry sir, tinanong kita kanina, sino ang appointing authority? USEC ng ASEC, anong sagot mo? Secretary. Hindi mo alam.
Hindi pa po ako nagsumasagot.
Hindi mo. Nakita kita, sumagot. Camera. Kita kita sumagot. Sinabi mo, Secretary.
Chairman, motion to
Hindi
suspend.
niyo alam lahat
one
na
minute,
ang
President.
nag-a-appoint
One
ay
minute.
President.
Mga kabayan, nagkaroon ng mainit na sagutan sa Kamara sa pagitan ni Vice President Inday Sara Duterte at Congressman Chua. Ito ay matapos ipakontempt ang kanyang staff na si Attorney Zuleika Lopez na walang due process. Ayon sa pangalawang Pangulo, tila wala silang kakampi sa Kamara matapos ang panggigipit sa kanyang mga staff at sa kanyang opisina sa isyu ng confidential fund. Sa umpisa pa lang ng pagdinig, tila mainit na agad ang mga kongresman sa nag-iisang kaalyado ni VP Sara na si Congressman Rodante Marcoleta.
Question the case of...
Mr. Chair, I direct
Andali
the
po.
question to you.
I am not yet finished my manifestation or answer the query of the Honorable Marcoleta.
Before you answer, before you recognize him,
Congressman Marcoleta, you are out of order.
I deserve, Mr. Chair, an answer.
Dahil dito nagkaroon ng 1-minute suspensyon ang pagdinig kung saan ay makikitang sinugod nitong si Marcoleta, si Chua at Paduano para kumprontahin ang mga ito. Ano ang masasabi mo dito, kabayan? Sama-sama nating panuorin ang buong video at pakicomment nyo po ang inyong mga reaksyon at sariling opinyon. Pero bago yan, sa mga hindi pa po nakasubscribe sa ating channel na Kabayan News PH, pakipindot po ang subscribe button at pakiclick na rin ang notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa mga bagong upload natin na legit at napapanahong balita. Maraming pong salamat.
Itinuloy ng House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability ang pagdinig ngayong araw sa isyu ng paggamit ng confidential funds ng Office of the Vice President at Department of Education. Dumalo sa unang pagkakataon ang 4 na OVP official na una ng pinatawa ng contempt ng komite dahil sa hindi pagdalo sa pagdinig. Ito ay sina OVP Assistant Chief of Staff and Bids and Awards Committee Chair Limuel Ortonio, Special Disbursing Officer Gina Acosta, dating DepEd Assistant Secretary Sunshine Chari Fajarda at ang asawa nitong si Special Disbursing Officer Edward Fajarda. Ito ang ikapitong pagdinig na nga ng komite. Sa pagsisimula ng hearing, kanina tinanong ni Representative Lawrence Defensor ang komite kung dumalo lang ang mga ito ay isang pagdinig lang ba ay tapos na ang hearing ng komite. Ayon kay Committee Chairman Joel Chua, tiyak na tapos na nga ang pagdinig. Hindi naman nakadalo si OBP Undersecretary Zuleika Lopez na nakakonfine ngayon sa Veterans Memorial Medical Center matapos itong isugod noong Sabado ng madaling araw. Nagpadala ito ng sulat na hindi siya makakarating dahil na-diagnosed ito ng acute stress disorder. Samantala ayon kay House Secretary General Reginald Velasco, dinoble na nila ang seguridad dito sa loob at labas ng Batasan Complex. Kasunod na rin ito, Ella, ng naging banta ni VP Sara, partikular kay House Speaker Martin Romualdez. Tauhan ng Philippine National Police o PNP ang naging augmentation o dagdag seguridad dito sa Batasan Complex.
It is my respectful submission, Mr. Chair, that this committee usurped that particular mandate and that will now put the Commission on Audit positions in a compromise, Mr. Chair. How will you now assess the authority, the integrity, and the mandate? It is an independent constitutional body which mandate rests upon them. And I think the audit observation memo, Mr. Chair, is still under process by the committee by the Commission on Audit, why would we take that responsibility from the Commission on Audit? Why don't we allow the process to proceed and complete that investigation? I am raising a constitutional issue before this committee, Mr. Chair. We cannot arrogate upon ourselves the principal mandate reposed to the COA. It is the Constitution itself which gave them that responsibility, that authority and mandate. Where in Article 7 of the Philippine Constitution, which is the grant of legislative power, can this committee arrogate upon itself that particular mandate? I would like that question to be answered, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Marcoleta. The chair would like to recognize the Honorable Congressman Paduan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, just to clear it out with regards to the jurisprudence that's cited by the Honorable Marcoleta with regards to Ong versus Senate, that is true. No, that the resolution of the Supreme Court favors Lincoln Ong, but that is a question of due process because Lincoln Ong was that time was cited in contempt. Now, question the case of
Mr. Chair, I direct
and
the
the
question to you.
I am not yet finished my manifestation or answer the query of the Honorable Marcoleta. Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chair, was the Honorable...
Congressman Marcoleta will
Chairman.
recognize.
Mr. Chairman, I have all the
Mr.
right.
Chair,
no, you
the
have to-
question was addressed to...
Congressman Marcoleta, let me first recognize Congressman Paduano.
Before you answer, before you recognize him,
Congressman Marcoleta, you are out of order.
I deserve, Mr. Chair, an answer.
1 minute suspension is declared by Chair.
May I continue, Mr. Chair?
Mr. Chair,
The point of
Congressman
order...
Acop is recognized.
with the indulgence of the Honorable Marcoleta, Mr. Chair, I think we might as well agree to disagree with one another here bago po tayo magpatuloy. Di po ba?
Yes, I agree, Congressman Acop.
So, we follow our rules. The Honorable Marcoleta is a member of this Congress, so he knows the rules and he is obligated to follow the rules. Otherwise, he'll be declared out of order and be taken out of this room. So, for all of us, members of Congress, let's follow the House rules. That's why they are there, for orderly proceedings. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Acop. We will now proceed to the next item in our agenda. Wala na po
Mr.
tayong...
Chair, respectfully, may I say something?
Yes, Honorable.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
Honorable Vice
Mr. Chair.
President, before I recognize you, would you like to take your oath?
Yeah.
I
Mr.
will only
Chair.
recognize you if you will take your oath.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do this.
Please administer the oath of the Honorable Vice President.
Your Honor, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this inquiry, so help you God? Yeah, oath has been administered, Your Honors.
Thank you. I will recognize you now,
Okay.
Honorable Vice President.
Yes. Mr. Chair, the position of Undersecretary and Assistant Secretaries and other appointed positions are positions of trust and confidence by the appointing authority. The resignation letters of the USEX and the ASEX of DepEd were accepted by the appointing authority. And who is that? Mr. Chair? The President of the Republic of the Philippines.
Yes.
It is not the Secretary of the Department of Education. So you ask the President of the Republic of the Philippines why he accepted the resignation of the USEX and the ASEX.
What is the point, Honorable Vice President?
Ang sinasabi ko sa inyo, bakit nyo kine-question ang due process? Tanungin nyo ang appointing authority, bakit niya tinanggap Ang resignation letter.
Madam Vice President,
Yes, sir.
we will, wala pa po tayo dun sa usapin na yun.
Sa anong usapin,
Later
sir?
later po sa binabanggit po ninyo.
Sa anong
Wala
usap-
pa po tayo sa period of interpellation. Bubuksan ko pa lamang po ang period of interpellation.
Yes, sir. Nandun na kayo sa topic. Hindi po tayo nag-i-interpellation ngayon.
Madam Vice President, nag-uusap po muna ang mga miyembro.
Yes,
so,
sir.
please do respect. Yung
Yes,
mga,
I am very respectful. I am dovetailing from Congressman Marcoleta. The appointing authority is the President of the Republic of the Philippines. Why are you questioning due process in a discussion of resignation of USEX and ASEX?
Wala pa pong nagtatanong about that, Madam Vice President.
Sir, kinontempt nyo
Madam-
na, sir, dinetain nyo na yung tao for due process.
Madam Vice President,
Sir, nasa loob ng detention ang tao because you questioned due process. Asaan ang explanation ng due process ninyo doon? Nasaan?
Madam Vice
Tinanong
President,
kita kanina. I'm sorry, sir. Tinanong kita kanina, sino ang appointing authority? USEC ng ASEC. Anong sagot mo? Secretary. Hindi mo alam.
Hindi pa po ako nagsumasagot.
Hindi mo. Nakita kita, sumagot. Camera. Kita sumagot. Sinabi mo,
Mr. Chairman,
Secretary.
motion to
Hindi
suspend.
niyo alam lahat
One
na
minute,
ang nag-a-appoint ay President.
suspension. Committee hearing resumes.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Chair.
may I be allowed?
Yes, Madam Vice
Yes.
President.
You need to reconsider that extension of your detention. It was illegal in the first place. You asked the President why he accepted the resignation. Do not ask due process.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Congressman Paduano. Congressman Nakop.
Mr. Chair, Madam Vice President, if you have any question insofar as the actions of this committee are concerned, I think the proper remedy is for you to go to the court.
Sir, I will go to court.
Opo, pero
Oo,
that is
pero
for-
araw-araw, you are depriving a person of her liberty while I await
That is precisely the point, ma'am.
the...
If our action of detaining your chief of staff is against the law, I think the proper remedy, and I think you're a lawyer,
Yes, sir.
the proper remedy is to go to the court.
Sir, do you really want to show the Filipino people kung anong kaalaman ninyo sa batas?
Ang sinasabi ko lang po ay sundin po natin yung batas
Kaya
dito
nga,
sa
sir,
House.
sundin natin yung
Kasi
batas.
nandito po kayo dito sa bahay ng Kongreso.
Yes, sir. Sundin natin yung batas. Why will you penalize, punish Yusek Lopez for an act of the President?
Madam Vice President, that is the decision of the committee as a whole. Sana po respetuhin po ninyo.
Yes, sir.
Kung meron pong
Okay.
remedy, alam naman po ninyo bilang abogado na tama po yung sinasabi ni Congressman Acop, pwede po tayong mag-file ng relief sa
Okay,
court.
sige, sir. Tinutulungan ko lang kayo, sir, kasi napapahiya ang Pilipinas. Ganito ba ang House of Representatives? Tinutulungan ko lang kayo.
Maraming salamat po, Madam Vice President.
With all due respect,
Yes,
Mr. Chair,
Congressman
Mr. Chair, I move that we
Deputy
strike
Speaker
out. Yeah, I move that
Suarez.
we strike out that last comment said about the House of Representatives. I don't think that is warranted. Neither is it fair to make statements such as that. So move, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is carried.
And Mr. Chairman,
Yes,
may
Congressman
we
Dan
remind all the
Fernandez.
resource persons to address the chairman kasi nakakawala po ng respeto sa committee na to kung hindi po natin i-address ang chairman. Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. We will now continue to the next item in our agenda. We will now proceed to the interpellation proper. The first to interpolate is the Honorable Congressman Acop.